Hey everybody, what's going down? Kiss Pinball Machine 84 here. I'm not any fan of Kiss or pinballs in particular, pinball machines. I like pinball machines a whole lot. I'll spend a few quarters on a pinball machine, sure thing. But I had an ex-girlfriend, and I was with her for like 2.5 years, which is an average for me. Like whenever I'm in a relationship or a job, it always kind of averages at 2.5 years. But with my current job, I've been there for about 2.5 years, and then I took time off, and now I'm back. So I guess I'm back for a second cycle because I don't really like. I'm happy with what I'm doing, but that's beside the point. Kiss Psycho Circus is a game on the Sega Dreamcast, which is unrelated. Because whenever I say Kiss, I'm always Dreamcast game. That's what's in my brain. But with the pinball machine, my ex girlfriend had an aunt that she was close to or something like that, and her husband was into the aunt's husband was into Kiss and had like a whole basement room with just Kiss memorabilia, just tons of stuff. And that guy, poor guy, he died in some tragic work-related accident. It was something to do with like some gas line busted or something, and the guy just died, and just like the aunt was just like devastated, and it's like stuff like that you just can't not remember, because like I remember checking out the Kiss pinball machine. It's just like something that meant a lot to somebody else, and it means nothing to you, but it's just, why does stuff like that have to happen, man? Just like dudes dying, it just sucks, man. And women, they don't care about the fact that the man died necessarily. What they care about is the fact that their way of life has to change. Like they had like a meal ticket. They had a way of life that was set at a certain level, and now question mark. So females, man. Let's talk about the game case and stuff. I probably should have been showing the game case stuff. I have not taken pictures of the manual and the disc and stuff like that yet. Now, like I've said this before, you can get like a special edition with like a special golden coin. I thought it was a golden ring, but no, I got that confused with the Genesis Sonic Mania set or something like that. But with Sonic Adventure 2, I've also said this, that there are two camps when it comes to the Sonic Adventure games on the Dreamcast. You're either on Team Sonic Adventure or Team Sonic Adventure 2. And, I mean, I can understand why people would like Sonic Adventure 2 because it's more straightforward. I'm looking at the gameplay right now, and Eggman is in a mech or whatever, and I think that gameplay element isn't as fun as you're led to believe. But I mean, if you're a casual and you like the original Genesis games, like if you play Sonic Adventure 2, you might appreciate the more straightforward nature of it, and I can understand. But I really like the RPG elements of the first one. And I'm not alone. I really liked the fact that there was a story and then it was intertwined. It was just ambitious. You could play as different characters. You could play as like E102 Gamma. You could play Big the Cat, Amy Rose, Knuckles, Tails, and Sonic. And, it was awesome. And, maybe the game was just a little bit too ambitious. Maybe Sonic Team or whatever, they needed a break, and then they just tried a different approach, and I don't know, it just seems like they never really stick to any kind of formula. Like you had the side scroller games of the Genesis and stuff, and then what? You had the 3D era, and it's just like they keep experimenting. Look at Sonic Heroes, and look at the Sonic Unleashed and Sonic 06 and all this and all that. I mean, you collect a ring, that's a common thread. I don't really have anything in particular to talk about at the moment. I'm just taking advantage of my sunlight and thought I would record 2 intros. It's going to be later on in the week when I upload this and get some gameplay footage. I've already stated that I'm going to, do a few things today, but just trying to stay on top of things and stay busy because, I don't know, it's just easy to kind of be depressed when, I don't know, it's just, you feel drained because of your job, and then you want to just do nothing. But doing nothing is the worst thing you can do. You know, I want to go to the gym and do stuff like that. I want to play some Doom. I just want to play a video game and just zone out and play it. I don't really care, but yeah. Drinking some green tea. I need to get my hands on some of that dandelion stuff, man. That stuff is some good. Dandelion turmeric. They don't sell any in my area. I have to go out to Earth Fair, out like an hour away. I have to go do that. So other than that, yeah, I want to clean up. I want to clean up and stuff. I was trying to take out some trash earlier and stuff. Yeah, man, just knocking it out. Other than that, this is Sonic Adventure 2. How is it different? I don't know. We're going to talk over the gameplay like we do because people want that. I tried to upload videos before with like no commentary, and people are like, well, why don't you just talk? And I'm like, okay, if that's what you want. So it's cool. You're cool, guys. You know, positive self-talk, man. Like, you know, we need to take care of our inner worlds and stuff. I need to start journaling, man. I got a laptop, so I need to just set it up and just do it. So many possibilities. Think of today as a possibility, just the endless possibilities. What can you do right now to make your life better, you know? Sonic Adventure 2. Yeah, I was under the impression there was going to be some sort of opening movie or something. I guess Sonic Adventure is different from Sonic Adventure 2 that way. It's just more straightforward. The music is annoying. Like, something about, like, you know, flying towards the sky. I am a rainbow. I will chase after a truck. Me and my friends will live forever. Forget adults. Stay up all night, never go to sleep, eat a bunch of sugar, disobey your parents, talk back to your parents, watch Disney Channel, turn into Hannah Montana, and then go to Goodwill and buy a ceramic Garfield. You know, we're going to start off Hero. Yeah, let's just be Hero because you want to be Sonic in a Sonic game, right? Yeah, I'm just thinking to myself, you know, Sonic fans or just Sega fans in general, they probably just want more because females, they want more. Like, people always ask, oh, what do women want? Well, that's easy. They want more. And you could probably hear that background music, but I was just thinking the gaming population, the gaming community, is kind of spoiled like women are, kinda, because I've just been doing a lot of meditating on the Shenmue thing. I got the PS4 Shenmue 1 and 2 coming today. So I'm not going to say I'm excited about it because I played the games, but I am curious about the gameplay with the dual analog sticks and stuff. But, people want re-releases and remasters, and I
I saw from Happy Console Gamer that Grandia 2 is being released too, and I'm just like, hey, these classic games, you know, they're getting good treatment and everything, but there's nothing stopping people from playing these right now. Like, I'm playing Sonic Adventure 2 on my Sega Dreamcast, and you know that there's people out there somewhere wanting to have Sonic Adventure 2 on a Dreamcast collection. Because remember that Dreamcast collection game? It was on 360. I never picked it up, and I didn't pick it up on principle because I didn't think it was worth buying. I have Space Channel 5 Part 2 burnt. I can play that game anytime on my Sega Dreamcast, and I know that game is kind of budget. I could probably buy it used real cheap. I'll probably end up with it, but that Dreamcast collection, I just took it as a slap in the face. A lot of those plug-and-play systems that AtGames come out with and stuff, with the Genesis titles and stuff, like every iteration has the same ones, you know, that Sega only has license rights to a couple of games, so. But, I mean, I love Sega as a company. People are hoping that, like, Streets of Rage gets revitalized, and, you know, Golden Axe and Altered Beast and some of those, you know, well-known series. Yeah, I was just thinking about how the gaming community, they just want, like, repackaged stuff with, like, HD or whatever. But the Shenmue remaster is not a remaster. It's just adjusted to 1080p. I mean, they're not going to do a full rehaul with the graphics and stuff. You know? And I don't know why we're... I don't know. I guess catering to younger audiences or something, but like nobody wants to play old stuff. They just want to play new stuff, and I guess I always fault people for that. I might be in the minority with that opinion, but I was going to ask you stuff, Gollum Cone. I appreciate all the comments. I always say that, but I was looking for Dean Koontz books. I went to a used bookstore. Well, I went to a Goodwill actually last night, not a used bookstore, but I guess technically that's a used bookstore. They had paperback books for $1, and I was looking for Dean Koontz. Yeah, I forgot the name of the book that you said you were reading. Now, I'm excited for you, man, because, like, Spain, that sounds cool. Is this your first time in Spain? I'm sure it is. And that's kind of interesting, too, because, do they, I guess they speak Spanish, right? Because Spanish. But it's interesting that you speak German, French, a little bit of French, and you know, fluent English. I'm impressed by your English. I'm curious, what are you gonna do down there? You said you're gonna read while you're there, so that's cool. It's kind of like a beach trip. That's what people do on the beach. And I guess I'm kind of nostalgic for like pre-internet stuff because I grew up before the internet really got big, you know. This song is so... You know how I feel about this song. It's very... But yeah, this is kind of an on-rails platformer, as you can tell. You know, I guess the ultimate on-rails games would be like Panzer Dragoon series and House of the Dead 2. You know, just kind of on-rails stuff. I like some of that stuff. Just kind of... You're on a roller coaster ride, you know, and it's awesome. So... I kind of like that aspect about Sonic. Now, Sonic's not for everybody. A lot of people are... I mean, the stages, they're easy to fall off and stuff like that. But I remember giving Sonic Adventure 1 a 10 out of 10 because it's just a personal favorite. This one I'm not going to rate as high. Yeah, and this song is really annoying and it gets in your head. It's like... Running around in the speed of sound. Just wear some Jinko jeans and put on some soap shoes, yeah. Go to Hot Topic and Spencer's and buy all that crap that is gonna just rot in your house. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know, all that junk that you just, you know, just sucks. Very pessimistic. I want to say this morning, but it's like noon right now. I went out and got some sun. I'm just hitting back on the analog stick now. For some reason, this stage does not feel novel. It doesn't feel good. I mean, it's impressive looking, yeah, but I don't remember it being like... I think I know what it is. see, they had the Sonic Adventure 2 demo packed in with Phantasy Star Online, and I think that demo was out before the game came out for like a while, and so when the finished product came out, I wasn't surprised that the first stage was that truck chase stage. I guess the impressive first stages of every Sonic Adventure game has to involve an orca whale or a truck.
Okay, bring it on! Bigfoot reporting to headquarters. Intruder has been located.
Yeah, I got work here in a couple hours, and I thought about doing a Tai Chi class just in my town, and I decided against it. I don't know, my higher self just said not to do it, and I can do Tai Chi on YouTube, I'm sure, just by myself, and all I need to do is just set aside time to do it. I guess you gotta just nosedive and hit him that way. Like Sonic's in trouble with the law. He's like Batman all of a sudden, he's a vigilante. Yeah, it's like one of the first battles too, it's gonna be easy. Just gotta wait for him to land and then just zone in. But yeah, I got a laptop, and I think I can take a HDMI cable and trail it from the laptop to this TV and just kind of just, you know, stand, and there we go. We know how to defeat now. Guess you can only hit it one time once it lands. We'll play the dark side and see what that looks like, but I mean, you gotta enjoy the straightforward nature of this, but I don't know. It's like, it just seems like they never really get the formula right, or if they get close to an awesome formula like in Sonic Adventure 1, they just mess it up. They just want to cater to the fans a little too much instead of just being its own thing and just appeasing one segment of the market. I really do feel like the Sega Dreamcast was made for me. It was, you know, this is something that Adam Korlick said before. He said the Dreamcast really was just made for the gamers. It's just arcade perfect, you know, like Soul Calibur's great on it and stuff like this. It's like even better than some of the arcade, you know, arcade cabinets and stuff. It's just, it really is an arcade in your home. And on the box it says the ultimate gaming console, and like I've said this many times before, and I totally agree, I do. And I just don't understand why it's so underrated, and why I get really mad, and I get really mad thinking about, you know, how modern gamers just want to play new stuff, and then, you know, the Dreamcast is so overlooked. Tell me if you agree, Gollum. I want to see how you feel about people not wanting to play older systems, or they only want compilations or something.
What? I'll start with this. But you will continue the ultimate power. Chaos Emerald!
His mouth. It's always wrong.
Now I know what's going on. Now here they have a secret name for the likes of you. Where do you think you're going with that emerald? Say something. You can say take on. Chaos control. He's fast. Hey, it's not his speed. He must be using the Chaos Emerald to warp. I'm the world's ultimate life form. Farewell.
Yeah, I've got to criticize the audio. The background audio was just flooding everything, and yeah, who cares about the dialogue? It looks like they got the mouth animation a little bit better, but it's not perfect, but it is a whole lot better. Look at Knuckles' mouth. Knuckles never really looks that insane. I like the echidna Knuckles. But when you saw Sonic talking to Shadow the Hedgehog, that was the first time they ever interacted. And yeah, this was the first game Shadow was introduced in. There was a game, I guess it was on the Xbox 360 or something. No, was it GameCube and stuff like that? Yeah, it was GameCube and PS2. They had the Shadow the Hedgehog game, I believe. Never played it. I think he shoots guns, I think. Rogue the Bat. This is the first game with her. Or it, or whatever it is. Never really liked Rogue the Bat. Yeah. I kind of like how the story is kind of intertwined while you're playing the game. It just doesn't really hit you with an opening cinematic. Little kids play this game. I think people joke around about how Rogue has, you know, a grandiose bust. Hey, we're going to play as Knuckles. That's cool. This is cool. I'm going to let this play out. The more I'm seasoned with Sonic games, the more I like Knuckles. I like the idea and concept of Knuckles. I'm just not a Knuckles fan because I always got stuck in Knuckles 3. I mean, Sonic and Knuckles and Sonic the Hedgehog 3. It looks like a wind gust that you can just go up. We got music. It's kind of cool. If you like flying as Knuckles in the first game, you'd like this game. I guess you go down this way. Yeah. Oh, that's it right there. Yeah, the first one's gonna be easy. But yeah, you just get the Chaos Emeralds. This is Knuckles. This is Knuckles. I'm gonna appeal to a certain demographic because if you're gonna play Sonic, you need to be a crowd pleaser. Is this it right here? No. Yeah. We're gonna eat a bunch of junk food, then watch Kazam, then we're gonna watch some Sinbad comedy, and then we're gonna put on windbreakers, then we're gonna put on our Air Jordans, then we're gonna put on our Air Force Ones, then we're gonna have our pizza party. I think I was talking about pizza parties one time where pizza parties are just kind of lame. Like, people make such a big deal. Oh, we're gonna eat pizza. Yeah, we're gonna eat pizza. And like, I'm talking about being in school, you know, like middle school or high school even. Oh, yeah, we're gonna eat pizza. Oh, everybody's so excited. But then they give you like sad paper napkins and then just dole out like one or two slices. And you're just sitting at your school desk. And it's sad. It's just sad. I always thought pizza parties were overrated. And like, if I'm gonna have a party, I'm gonna have a party by myself. And you know, and if I'm gonna have a pizza party, I'm just gonna have my own party. Shazam! Got that saxophone. Got some of that smooth jazz. We're gonna do what it do.
Intruder has been located in the north quadrant and is moving in the direction of the underground base. Standard battle procedures initiated. Locate and stop the intruder from entering the security area.
This is the first game to introduce his grandfather, I think. This game introduced a couple of characters. Yeah, like this gameplay element's not that cool. And yeah, Golemcone, you said that you got Sonic Adventure 2 recently. Did you get the special set or did you just get? I think you just got the standard set, just like I did. And you imported it too because it's cheaper because PAL games are stupid. I'm not saying PAL games are stupid, I'm just saying they're stupid expensive is all I'm saying. Just gotta shoot some. I mean, it's not too bad being the mech, it's kinda cool, it's just not like the kind of platforming you'd expect from a Sonic game. Yeah, you want to jump on this and not wreck it too much just because that's precious and you want to pick up the whatever Chow, KO. I still don't know if you call it KO or Chow, but I never got into the whole virtual pet thing, and you know, I had a Tamagotchi back in the day, but I just had it because everybody else had it, and it was a cool little novelty, but I mean, I didn't get into it like crazy. I mean, I don't think anybody did. It was just a fad. What else is going on? I don't know. Like, I just got work happening, and I got Shenmue 1 and 2 PS4 coming today. I got some MGTOW books. I got the Predatory Female Men on Strike, I think. Written by a woman. I think 2 of them are written by women. I just went on Amazon and looked at some must-have. Oh, that's my alarm. But I was looking at must-have MGTOW books, and Amazon had a couple, but not all. Not all. Like, there's some books that just are out of print and they're just expensive. I guess you kind of get this idea that books have more worth if they are not in print and stuff, but there's these philosophies that you can adhere to where everything that you know is inside you. Like, basically researching things is just confirmation bias. I was looking up some philosophy stuff on YouTube. You know, these little videos about, you know, philosophers and what they were all about, just kind of introducing you to philosophy, and I think that's cool. Like Immanuel Kant and Werner von, you know, just the philosophers. You know, Plato and I want to say Aristotle, but I didn't look at a video from Aristotle. I didn't even look at one of Socrates, even though Socrates is awesome because Socrates knew that he didn't know, and I relate to that. He knows that he does not know, and he will never know everything. Socrates was awesome. He just rocked the world back when he was alive. But what was the other one? The French one. What was the French guy? Kind of had a female name. It was like Gerda or something. I watched this Hammer movie, and there was this guy named Clove. It was one of the Hammer Dracula movies, and like Dracula had a henchman named Clove, and I thought that was stupid. That was so stupid. But they had to have a plot device to bring Dracula back, because like Dracula got like sunlight on him and he just turned into dust. But they brought him back from a previous movie by having an open coffin. Yeah, the Christopher Lee Dracula, he got brought back from just being like exhumed, like his dust was swept up from this guy named Clove, and then he put his dust in a open coffin and then like had a blood sacrifice on top of it, where it's like this one guy, he got stabbed and then he just his blood got dripped all over the dust, and then that's how Dracula came back. So apparently you can resuscitate a vampire like that. So, but I just think it's incredibly stupid that somebody in that movie was called Clove. And in the previous movie where he turned into dust, Michael Gough, I think his name is Michael Gough. Who's the guy who played Alfred? He was in that movie. You know, Alfred Pennyworth in the Val Kilmer, you know, the Michael Keaton, Val Kilmer, George Clooney, Batman quadrilogy, you know, the 4 movies. This gameplay's kind of boring, but I guess I can just, you know, talk about this movie, this game. Yeah, the audio is just kind of off. It seems like the audio is just a little bit better. It wasn't perfect in Sonic Adventure, but like I said, it's a personal favorite. The gameplay is all over the place. It's okay. If you just like straight up action, I've recognized that it's okay if you like action, and it's just different. It just seems like the people who are enthusiastic for this game are just a little bit too enthusiastic about it. I feel like the Sonic Adventure 2 fans are just a little bit more vocal. I guess the Sonic Adventure 1 fans are just a little bit more subdued, a little bit more chill about it. But I guess you just played back in the day, and you know, it just changed your life back in the day. But yeah, man, Sonic games, man, they're always all over the place, aren't they? They just never really got the formula down. I feel like Mario got the formula down a little bit better. But I've been doing this for a while now. The graphics are sufficient. I feel like they got the mouth animations just a little bit better, like I said. There's a story. It's intertwined. It's cool. It's there's nothing just objectionably bad. This game's cool. You know, I want to give it like an 8, but I think it probably deserves a. I don't know. I just miss the RPG elements. I think an 8.9. I'm thinking an 8.9. It's just it's cool. It's just that when I get stuck, I don't really feel compelled to do it. I feel like the you didn't feel as rushed in the first one. You know. It's a very easy puzzle. It's like the easiest puzzle you can do. You gotta go fast, Dr. Eggman. Gotta go fast. You gotta go fast. You gotta go faster, 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 faster. Yeah.
That was too close.
That stage took forever. I wonder what that Shadow the Hedgehog game is all about. I'm not rushing out to get it. When I went to Goodwill, I picked up some football game with it was like a pack-in with Top Spin or something. And like I think it's this other game called like Men of Valor. The discs didn't look too terribly awesome, but they probably are going to play because the optical disc drive on the Xbox original is pretty sweet. You know?
Welcome to Tower World.
What? This is stupid. Eggman is so out of place. He feels so awkward right now. He feels like he's the he's in a church that he's not used to. Like he got kind of sweet talked into going to a church or something. Can you just leave? He's like, oh, I don't know. I just want to take this opportunity to talk about Garfield the cat. I just think that he's like ironic, and I don't know if I like Garfield or if I just laugh at Garfield. I think it's a little bit of both. I think Garfield and Friends is a great DVD. It's a great show. You know, there was like old Garfield cartoons, and then they turned it into Garfield and Friends, and I'm very fond of Garfield and Friends, and there's other DVDs I can probably get my hands on, but I like the comic strips too. I think they're hokey. They're so stock, you know. Now let's turn this up for a second.
Military's top secret weapon. It's a lot smaller than I expected. Enter user data. Enter password. Password is Maria. Maria. Now all I have to do is to place the Chaos Emerald into this console.
Who is Maria? His mom? Or his crush because he's True Force Loneliness? Because despite him being a genius and having so much wealth, I don't know. What's up with Dr. Robotnik's love life? What's up with Dr. Robotnik, period? And hey, if Shadow the Hedgehog is the ultimate life form, that's pretty dumb. Because hedgehogs aren't they kind of like porcupines? They kind of have spindles or something. Like those are spikes on the back of his head. That's not like hair or nothing. And he's supposed to be cool because he's black, right? He's black and red. He's everything Sonic isn't. Is he the Joker of Sonic? But they're not really enemies. They're frenemies. They end up making pacts together and make peace treaty. Are you kidding me? Another one of these? Man, I'm going to stick with my 8.9. I don't think the advanced... oh, I thought you had to be the mech guy again. But I'm glad to get this gameplay footage over with because I already got the intro already edited and stuff. Do I recommend this game? 8.9, do I recommend? To a Sonic fan, yeah, sure. I mean, I'm gonna, recommend the first one for sure, but it's just that this one feels kind of empty. It's got good gameplay elements, but it just feels like haphazard, just thrown together. If you don't keep those rings, you're gonna perish. And I'm just reading books and stuff, and I picked up a few from the Goodwill yesterday. So, other than that, yeah, I'll recommend. It's an okay game. I just don't think it's worth like the special set, the one with that little gold coin and the birthday package. You can get your hands on that for like what, $75 or something at this point. I think it used to be like $45. Some of those special collector sets like Jet Grind Radio and stuff, and Space Channel 5 and Sega Gaga and stuff. It's like I'm never gonna get my hands on those. I'm okay with not, So 8.9, I'll go ahead and recommend. I mean, I'm not excited to recommend it, but I'm not gonna take Sonic Adventure 2 away from you, because if you enjoy Sonic Adventure 2, I'm happy that you're happy. I just want everybody to enjoy their games and play the crap out of them, even if they're bad. Even if people think that your favorite games are bad, just play them. And Gonka, I'm leaning towards playing Dead Rising 4. Yeah, I kind of went over my time limit there, but yeah, 8.9. I'll go ahead and recommend. I just want people to enjoy the games that they enjoy. And yeah, I was gonna look into Dead Rising 4. I guess when that game gets cheap. But yeah, I do like the fact that there's no time limit, so that's a big plus. I looked at reviews and people are like 7 out of 10, and then like it's got like fan reviews of like 8 out of 10. So yeah, this is Sonic Adventure 2. Thanks for watching, everybody.